Hey everybody, how's it going? How's it going? It is a beautiful Tuesday, I had to look that up, Tuesday afternoon. And we have leg day, and we're doing leg day with bands. So for today, I'm going to utilize both mini bands and long handle bands. And if you're doing this workout, the first thing you're gonna say is like, I only have this, or I only have short bands, and I don't have handles, and well, where's my life going? I don't know. So today we're actually going to take our time, and I am going to not only do this workout. I'm going to show you how to do each of the moves both ways, both with a mini band and with a handle band or a long band. Good to see you down in the house. Raise the roof, raise the roof. So what we're going to be doing today, we are going to be doing moves that for the most part can be done with either a mini band or a long handle band, or you can have a loop band. One thing that we're going to want to do is if you are using the long handle bands, if you're using the long handle bands, you are going to want to have something like a low mount. So I like to use my weight rack because it's pretty sturdy, but we're going to be doing some exercises where we're going to put a long handle band down low on the ground. And if you have a mini band, you don't have to worry about that, but if you have the longer bands for some of the moves, you will want that, okay? But first, we are going to get started. I've got a playlist, and like I said, we're gonna take things a little slow today. And actually, what is the playlist? I didn't cue it up. Oh, Leg Day 525. We're only a few months late. It's actually an old playlist because I'm lazy. And let me cue that up. There's a link. There better be a link in the description. Here we go, 525. Yeah. All right. I think we've listened to this before. Oops. All right, we're gonna listen to it again and you're gonna like it. So starting in 3, 2, 1, press play. It is leg day, my friends, so we are going to do some leg moves to warm up. No bands, let's just keep it simple. And I'm gonna start by avoiding all of my bands. I'm gonna stand over here. So we're just gonna tap forward, side, back, side. We're gonna slowly open up those hips. I hope you're having a great day. See that, how you doing? Side, back, last time, forward, side, back. Now we're gonna go back, side, forward. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. This is the most excitement I've done. What did you do for fun this week? I switched directions while tapping my toe on the ground. It was phenomenal. All right, let's go to the other side. What, both sides, what? Just crazy. All right. So like I said, today's pace might be a little slower because it's going to take me some time to demonstrate the moves. In the past, I would, sort of frenetically, first switch directions. I would try to frenetically just be like, I'll do this for that. But this time I'm going to, like I said, take my time, do it right. I'm going to try to show you the exercises. I haven't planned today's workout, so this is all going to be off the cuff, but we'll have fun with it. Just take your time, and let's do a knee raise up and over. So we're going to do 5 forward, 5 backward. So what I want you to keep in mind, mini bands are great for frontal plane movement, so basically abduction and adduction. Long bands are going to be good for your sagittal plane movements, go the other way. Really open up that hip and focus on something so you don't fall over. So sagittal planes, so like squats and leg presses and things like that. And we're gonna keep that in mind. Okay, let's go to the other side. So I'll tell you which band I would prefer, and that's the one I'm gonna do the exercise on. But I will also show you how to hack it with the other one if you need to, okay? Now I'm gonna try to focus, go up over the fence, kicking back, just 2 more times. Really opening up those hips. All right, let's go side to side. Holding for a second or two. Quick pause before we go to the other side. What's the weather like over in North Carolina or wherever you are? Let me know. I want to hear about it. So we're basically just going to work through each move one at a time, doing like 3 sets. Yeah, nice and simple. And if we want to break, we'll do some core at the end. We'll see how things go. All right, stand up. Bring your feet together, knees together. Look at that. See, my knees are lining up as I'm pulling, stretching the quadricep. Sorry. If you're listening to playlists, you got some zap going in your headphones. That's pretty awesome. All right. Next, I'm going to pull my knees to the chest, leaning back just slightly. So, feeling that stretch in the hip flexor as you lean back. Keep going. It's warm in here. It's warm in Santa Barbara. We're in the upper 70s. Pray for us. It's so hot, so hot. And yeah, just trying to make it. All right, gonna do a forward lunge. So sort of leaning forward. Notice that my foot is my back, both of my feet are flat on the ground, really trying to stretch that calf. So I'm just leaning forward, leaning back, leaning forward, leaning back. Switch it up. If you can't get your heel to the ground, that's okay. Just fight to keep it as close to the ground as possible. We're working on dorsiflexion today. All right, let's get on the ground. I got a timer going for this warm-up. It's crazy. We're gonna walk into plank. We're gonna go back into downward dog. We're gonna kick one leg up, cross it over, and we're gonna circle. Let me show you the other side first. I always do the wrong side. We're gonna circle our ankle. 5 circles in one direction, 5 circles in another. Bring that leg back down. Let's go to the other side. Twist it up and open. Now, you can sort of, I need like a zoom cam. Where's my remote? Ooh, zooming in on that foot. All right, we're gonna go into downward dog, slowly go to upward dog. Ooh. Going back into downward dog. Going into upward dog. Back into downward dog. One more time. Upward dog. Come back into plank. 1 foot forward. Again, pressing the hips forward to flex, stretch the hip flexor. Arm goes up. Hand comes back down. You can bring that back knee down. Flexing this foot. Maybe windshield wipering a little bit. Let's go to the other side. Foot's just in the center. Pressing the hips forward. Foot that's on the hand that's the same size as the foot goes up. Knee comes down, lean back. Windshield wiper that foot. And we're gonna come up. And we're just gonna do some squats, coming up on the toes. Squats, knees together, coming up on the toes, pressing those knees together at the bottom. Fun fact, I'm bow-legged. Did you know that? Now you do. Trying to keep my knees together at the top, and it's a little weird. Can you keep your knees together throughout the whole movement? I don't know. I honestly have trouble. Okay? Let's do one more. Down and up. Shake it out. Take a break. High five. How you feeling? Oh, sorry to hear it's gloomy and rainy, but I will tell you, you are more than welcome to send some rain our way. It's been dry as a bone. We don't normally get rain this time of year. Last week, it sprinkled for like 5 minutes, and everybody was like, what? And then it was over, and it was too bad. Okay, so, first thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna do some squats, okay? So if you're on the band, first of all, if you have handle bands, you may want to wear some shoes, because if you have delicate feet, this may be uncomfortable on your feet, okay? I'm going to try it with my socks because my shoes are somewhere else. So here I am with the handle bands, and I'm just going to squat down and come up. So notice there's a lot of slack. So basically I can go down and come up and not have any resistance on the bands, on the handle bands, okay? So I'm going to make that loop, so that way when I come up, I have some more tension here, all right? So that's how you're gonna do this move with the handle bands. Like I said, more resistance with the loop, depending on how long your handles are. You may not need to loop it. You can also do this with a loop band, okay? So if you're gonna do it with a loop band, you have an option. You can either hold it here and grab, there, so you have more tension there, all right? Or, for more tension, you can fold the band in half, step on it, and do squats this way. All right, so what do you do if you have a small mini band? You're like, I can't do that, what? Well, here's what we're gonna do. If you have a mini band, you're gonna turn this into a leg press. Similar movements, all right? But then you get to use your mini band, okay? So, if you are, you're gonna come on your back for this, all right? And you're just gonna extend and come back. So legs straight, bent knees tucked in. So straight, tucked in. It's gonna be very similar to a squat, slightly different, but allows you to work a lot of the same muscles using the mini band. All right, so choose your poison. I'm going to use my looped band, and I'm going to step on it because that's going to give me more resistance, and I can sort of tweak as I go along. All right, so no matter what you're doing, we are going to do 3 sets of 20, okay? So you sort of want it so that when you stand up tall, you have resistance on the band, okay? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and down, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's take a break. Which ones are you doing? Are you doing the mini band leg press? Are you doing the one I'm doing? Are you gonna do the handle bands? Are you gonna do a handle band? And I don't know. Let's talk about it. And then we're gonna get into the next round. All right, 15 minutes in. Oh my gosh, we're taking our time today. So I'm doing 20 reps because this is not the heaviest tension for me. So feel free to swap it out if you need to do fewer, more reps based on what your band limitations are. Work with it, okay? All right, you have a long band that you're standing on. Thank you for chiming in. So you're always good for chiming in. I appreciate it, I really do. So we're gonna do round 2. All right, gonna pick up the pace. You want the last few reps to be challenging, okay? So feel free to adjust, change the tension, change where you're holding it or whatever you gotta do. If you have questions, ask me. Here we go, round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, keeping your torso upright, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it out. Round 2 done. Good job. All right. I'm gonna shake it out, grab some water. It's getting very warm in here. So for me, the only thing is that I'm having a little tweaking on the fingers, holding the band that way. So you can always MacGyver it. Okay, you can wrap something around it to help with the grip. Give it a shot. I'll try it on this side just to see if it feels better. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna wrap this little yoga strap around it. Maybe it won't feel so bad on at least one hand, okay? I'm gonna do my little experiment. I'm a scientist, so we do experiments here. And now we are coming into our last round. Here we go. Feet shoulder width apart, 3, 2, 1, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, knees over toes, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good job. All right. How you doing? How you doing? High five, high five. We're gonna go into the next move. So we're gonna go into a backward lunge move. So why backward lunge? Well, if you're stepping on the band, you wanna have one foot in contact with the band the whole time. And if you are stepping forward, it can be hard because sometimes your back foot will come up. So that's why when you're doing lunges with the bands, you typically want to do backward lunge. I mean, you can do forward lunge, you have to be more careful. All right, so you can step back like this. So my arms overhead, providing even more tension. You can have your bands at your side. I forgot to mention you can have your hands overhead for the squats. Sorry. All right. Again, you can grab your band and do something similar with the long band. Okay. Woo. All right. So, what will we do for the mini band? I think what we're going to try. Should have thought about this earlier. So I'm going to have the, hey, that's fun. Got a little crisscross here. So we could do sort of like a single leg press. So if we were on the ground, you could be like, okay, now I'm going to do a single because you're basically, bending the knee and extending, right? But that's sort of boring. So let's just do more of a body weight lunge. And then we're gonna have, you can have this above the knees. So it's gonna work something a little differently. It's gonna provide a little bit of tension going into it on the eccentric as opposed to concentric. It'll work a little bit of abduction. So it'll be a slightly different thing. Basically, you're just gonna do step back lunges. All right, so I am going to grab my handle bands, and we have to do, so normally I would do 20, but we have to do 3 sets of these and we have to alternate. So I'm gonna do one side and then the other, okay? We're gonna do sets of 12, so 12 and 12. Quick break, 12 and 12. And then one more time. So stay on one foot, this is not alternating because that would be really confusing and time consuming. All right, so I'm gonna have my arms over my head for more tension. And here we go. Down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Swap out your foot. Other foot goes on band. Step back and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shake it out. I swap out the band a little bit. So I'm gonna go down in my resistance slightly. One is because I would prefer to have my arms overhead more. Right now they're sort of at the sides. 2, I felt slightly unstable. So I want to be able to minimize any wobbling back and forth as I go. All right, here we go, 3, 2, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's a giant fly on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. It's huge. Oh! Oh my God, I got it. I feel like this is a first. This is also really gross because now I have fly guts on my thing. All right, that's disgusting. Let's proceed. 3, 2, 1, down. 2. Brace your 2 on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shake it out. Is that a bee? It's still moving. Oh my God. Hold on. Sorry, buddy. You gotta go. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm an asshole. I kill bugs. I don't catch and release. Okay. Hey, that's your break. Let's go back one more time. 3, 2, 1, down. Keeping the hips tucked under. 4. So that's sticking the butt out. 5, 6, taking nice 90-degree angles. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's go to the other side. There's a lizard out there, like, totally ate my lunch, dude. Sorry, buddy. All right. 3, 2, 1. Down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's round 3. Awesome job. How you doing? Whew. Jim, how's it going? Worked up a sweat that one. Whew. All right. So we've done a couple of sagittal plane moves. So moving forward, moving back, bending joints, moving in this direction. Now we're going to do some frontal plane motion. So abduction, abduction. Now this is where your mini bands are going to shine. Okay? So I'm glad you're right on the bee. He's dead. I apologize. Please don't sick Pete out of me. We like the honeybees. I think it was, I don't know, it was weird. It had like red spots on it and gray. Didn't look fuzzy like a bee. I think it was a mutant bee fly. A fly. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do standing leg raises. So when you're doing this with mini bands, it's pretty straightforward, okay? You're going to have your feet facing forward. I want you to do this with one toe pointing inward like that, okay? Slight bend and supporting legs so you stay stable, and we're gonna do lifts that way. Now, if you have a handle band, or you have a mini band, or sorry, not a mini band, if you have a handle band or a loop band, I'm gonna show you what to do. All right, so, ooh, that's weird. All right, so here's how it's gonna work otherwise. If you have your looped band, can you see in here? So I'm gonna mount this as low as I can, okay? Now whenever you have a loop band, you're gonna take both edges of the loops, you're gonna thread one through the other, and then you're gonna pull on that band. So it's gonna look like that. I don't know if you can see that, all right? If you have a handle band, it gets a little trickier, okay? All right, so with the handle band, you're gonna bring your band around. Now you have a couple of options here. For me, I have a carabiner, so I can always just carabine and click it in, all right? You can do one of two things. You can sort of thread one of these through the other. I don't know if you can even see that, okay? So you can thread one through the other, all right? And then you can turn it around, and then you can put your hand through this way, okay? If you are not wearing shoes, you can actually try to thread this through, like you did for the loop band, and then you could actually put this around your foot, but that's gonna be sort of funky, okay? But those are your options for how you wanna set up on your low anchor points. So, if I were doing a low anchor point, the loop band would be my favorite, and I would basically just step into the band, and then, how's it going? So then once you're in the band, then you'll do your leg raises. Okay, so it's sort of a complicated setup, but you can totally do it. It's just a lot more work, okay? So I'm gonna do this with my mini bands. If you want to see me do it with the handle bands, I sort of just done it, but I can do a set like that. See that, you got any preference? All right, so I'm going to put this down. We're going to do sets of 15, okay? All right, I'm going to keep going. Sorry, the delay is killer, man, but let me know if you want me to demonstrate any other way after the first round. So, 15 on each side. I'm going to start with this foot, this knee slightly bent. We're going to do 15 raises, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2. Keeping your hips forward, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Go right to the other side. Slight bend in the knee, toe pointing in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shake it out. What I want you to remember is do not stick your butt out. So if you're starting to do this, you're starting to feel some pressure right here, tuck your hips under, okay? So when you're kicking out, I would say have a slight forward bend. When I'm doing this, I have my weight sort of shifted slightly forward, so it's not over my ankles, it's shifting slightly forward. And that's what helps me move this leg more smoothly without sticking my butt out, okay? All right, let's do round 2. So maybe you said something, but you didn't. All right, here we go, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna try press your left buzzer hands for this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shake it out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whew. Shake it out, shake it out. I'm going to do one set with my loop band, just because I want to show you what it looks like from a standing position on this. Just making sure I didn't choose the wrong. There we go. So, for this one, I'm going to have my supporting leg right here. And so I sort of want to adjust my body so that when I pull, the tension is sort of coming in a direct line from the anchor point, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Look at my balance, and 1. This is a heavier resistance by far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. So I'm going to switch sides. Anchor points there. I'm sort of in a straight line. Tucking the hips under. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. There you are. How's it going? So that's 3 moves down. Okay. Grab some water. So another thing that we're going to do is we're going to do some dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. So normally, we do calf raises, but today we're going to focus on just plantar flexing the foot. Same principle, okay, same movements. Ooh, hey, hi. Okay, so if you have a mini band, this is quite simple. So as you can see, I have the band around the top part of my foot. I'm just going to pull wherever I want to have my hands, and I'm just going to flex. So point the foot, come back up. Point the foot, come back up, okay? And it's pretty obvious that if you have a handle band, you can do the exact same thing, okay? So again, how you can control the tension by where you grab the band. Having a little bit of an issue on this one because the tube of nature of the band is making it slip on my foot, so you may want to wear shoes for this one. You could put it down here, like lower on your foot, where it might not slip as much, but it's probably going to roll. So this is one of those instances where you can absolutely do with this. Put some shoes on, something with traction, or switch to something else. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it with my green band. Same principle. So here I can do it with just one level, like this, or I can double up and put tension on like this. All right, whatever you're choosing. I've done enough chatting. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do 20. 1, 2, 3. Point the toe. 5, 6. Sitting tall. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20. All right, here we go, other side. 1, may need to readjust. 2, woo, Making a fool, a liar out of me. Well, you won't have a problem with this band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2 more rounds. I'm going to carefully place the band on my foot this time. In round 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the other side. One thing I want you to be cognizant of as you're doing this, make sure there's no rotation of the ankle as you're pressing out. Really focus on flexing, pointing the toe, and flexing back, okay? So, whoop, whoop. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. My phone is blowing up. Why? Not that important. Okay, let's go to the other side. Husband's gonna buy Pokey. Everybody, it's amazing. My husband's going to be in a grocery store. What may happen? No one knows. He may never come back. All right, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3. Especially because I have not told him that they moved the poke from the seafood stand to the poke bar. He's never going to figure it out. I've got 5 more. 3, 2, 1, and 1 more because I'm not 100% sure about that. All right, other side. 3, 2, 1. 1. There we go. 2. I don't know why this foot, the morphology of this foot is such that I'm having trouble with this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job, my friends. High fives all around. Hope you're doing well. We're going to go back to the rack. All right. So I've got way too many bands on here. So again, if you're using handle bands for the low mount moves, remember, you have different options. I am going to do this one. But if you need me to show you how to use the handle bands, again, speak now for the whole piece. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going. And I'm going to get my green band in here. If I listen to how I actually do it. All right. So we're going to line our stomachs. And we are going to do hamstring curls, my least favorite of all time. Very exciting. Okay, but I'm going to show you how to do it with the mini bands first. So with the mini band, there's a little bit of a trick to it. Okay, I only know this because I've done this a million times and it's hard. And if you get it wrong, you're like, oh, this is so frustrating. So if you're doing this with mini bands, you're going to basically start with it around your feet. Okay. Whichever leg is going to do the curls first, you put that around your ankle. So the anchor foot has the band around the foot. The other one has it around its ankle. So what's going to happen is the anchor foot's going to stay down, and then this foot that has the band around the ankle is going to come up, and you're going to do your curls this way. I notice that when I do this, I sort of tilt my foot inward just a little bit to help provide a more stable curl. And that sort of helps keep everything in place. Because if I have my foot pointed, if I have my toe pointed like this, it can slip off, okay? So you have to have it around the foot and then have that foot curled in. And then you can still have issues with the ankle, but I can't. It's beyond my expertise. Okay, you're on your own, leaving you for dead. Now we're gonna go to this one. And you have options with this band because then you can do the curls, you can do both curls, both hamstrings at once, or you can just do one at a time. I'm gonna do one at a time because the mini band people have to do it one at a time. Solidarity, we're gonna flip over on our stomachs, hooking it over your ankle. So lying flat on the ground, regardless of your setup. You can scooch away for more resistance if you're against the ankle point. Whatever you do, don't just sag into your stomach. Keep your core engaged because if your back starts to sink into the floor, you get that sort of arching, and it can be sort of uncomfortable. You can basically just hang out. I like to keep my head looking straight down because this is putting strain on my neck. All right, 15 side, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got this nice little setup right here. Swap out the feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Remember that if you have the mini bands, you're swapping which one has the band on the foot and which one has the band around the ankle, okay? Here we go, next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. One more round. I hate these so much, I just put my head down and just try to think about something else. Just take a nap and pretend I'm doing something else. All right, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool, last time. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake it out. Whew. Should be feeling that in your hamstrings. If not, I don't know. It's your fault. You obviously you're not using a heavy enough band. Maybe you need one of these because you're crazy. Grab some water. I'm gonna come and give you a high five. Coming at you. See that? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so we're going to do a couple more we're going to do dorsiflexion. Dorsiflexion, my favorite word of all time. So how you doing? Good? All right. So this is one. I'm going to use my band like this. Now if I have my handle bands, if you had your shoe on, this might not be too bad to put your foot in the handle for it. It may be uncomfortable, so you can try that out while I talk about these other things, okay? So my foot is gonna start pointed, and I'm gonna flex it as hard as I can, getting to a really hard dorsiflexion. This is dorsiflexion. Plantar flexion, point the toe, dorsiflex, flex the toe. All right, so if you have a handle band or a loop band, it's pretty straightforward. Now, if you have a mini band, it gets a little more complicated, but you can still do it. So now what you're gonna do is, you're gonna put it around your feet, and then you're gonna wanna hook your foot over, okay? So I like to have it on my knee, okay? Notice I can't go too far because then it'll slide off and then I shoot the camera guy. Lovely. I don't know, there was a joke in there, okay? But the point is, the pointed toe is that you have a limited range of motion, but you can work on dorsiflexion. And it's actually not too bad because you're really working on pulling it as hard as you can. And when you're talking about dorsiflexion, more range of motion, working at the end range of motion is always a good thing, okay? So you've got your mini band set up, okay? And you've got your long band set up. Again, if you have a long band, you can do this maybe with both feet at the same time. But like I said, solidarity with the mini banders, we're gonna do each foot at a time. So we're gonna do 20 on each side. All right, you ready? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and flex. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Other side. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Let's go to the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10, 9, 8. Really try to flex. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Notice as I'm doing this, I'm sitting with my hands back. I'm just sitting tall, trying to pull my shoulders back, just being comfortable up here. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Really flex. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Flip it over. Flip it, reverse it. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Last time. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah! The rule about not flexing too far. 20, 8, 9, 10. It does apply to that too. Ah, good job. Wasn't paying attention. Good job. How you doing? All right. So we're going to try something funky. Okay, it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the adductors. Okay. So if you have a mini band, I'm going to give you a cheat. It's not quite as good. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cross my feet like this, okay? So before, if you were doing the, leg raises, pretty straightforward. But now we want to work the opposing muscle group. We want to work the inner thigh. So I'm going to cross my leg. I'm going to hold on to the wall for support, and I'm going to lift like that. This is tough because you don't get a lot of range of motion because it's sort of tough. Okay, but that's how you do it. So it looks like this, basically. You could also try this So I'd probably say this is another way you could do it, lying down. The only thing with this is that the tension is coming at an angle, so it's not quite the same, but you can do that. If both of those are too complicated for you, you can just take your mini band, roll it up into a teeny tiny little ball, and then just squeeze these together with the band in between. How's that for a hack, right? All right, if you're not using the mini band for this exercise, you're basically gonna go back to the lower mount. So I'll return to this. And so then basically, instead of having, come on, there we go. So if you're doing this, you're basically just gonna rotate the other way, turn your body, and then work your opposing leg. So when I'm facing you right now, if I was doing abduction, I just face you and my outer leg would lift. But now, I'm gonna turn away from you and then have my leg come towards the center line, okay? So here we go, 20. Regardless of what you're doing, one of your legs has to get all the way. So I'm gonna have this foot back a little bit so that my leg can sweep in front like that. All right, enjoy this view of my backside, rollers. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now I'm going to put my other leg in. I'm facing you, I'm gonna move towards the midline. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it out. I'm gonna check the music. See how many more songs we've got. Oh, we got time. All right, cool. Oh, all right. I'm gonna flip around. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's do this other side. 3, 2, 1, in. 2, 3, standing tall. 4, 5, watching that butt, making sure it's not sticking out. 8, 9, 10, wait, did I miss it at 15 or 20? See, don't help me, I'm lost. 6, 7, 8, 9. I hope I didn't miss reps. My brain's not functioning today. Training some people today, I was like cueing, I was like, oh my God, that was some of the worst cueing of my life. So sad you weren't there. I'm gonna try and make up for it now. All right, here we go, next round, 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is the last round, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last round, last leg, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Good job. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, there you are. Hey, how's it going? Doing well? Awesome. I'm looking at an old comment. I'm like, you're still doing great. That's great. So, we have worked, we've done squats, we've done lunges, we're gonna quads, glutes, hamstrings. We've done some abduction and adduction, worked on plantar flex and dorsal flex. That's all the time we have for my friends. We're gonna do a quick 60-second ab finisher, okay? And what we're gonna do, actually, we're gonna make this, gonna do some legs on this too. Okay. And we're gonna do, let's do 2 minutes, because I'm crazy like that, all right? So let's get down on the ground, we're gonna go to plank. All right, okay. So, we're gonna do 1 minute. You can be in a high plank or low plank, and we're just gonna do out, in, okay? And if you wanna wear fancy pants and get a little more cardio, you can just do plank jacks. Remember your plank, head in neutral spine, not sinking into your shoulders, not letting your hips drop, okay? I want you to step it out unless you're feeling really comfortable, because if you're doing this, oh my God, you're doing so many bad things to yourself. So you're not allowed to do that. If your hips are sagging, you're stepping, okay? Sag equals step. Firm, steady equals jump. Okay, here we go. 1 minute, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So step, out, in, out, in. You can do so many on one side, and then you can start the other lead foot. I'm looking right above my hands at the ground, pushing up through my shoulders, not sinking in. Got 30 seconds, so I'm gonna do some plank jacks. Remember, not sinking down, keeping everything in line. 20 seconds. 15 seconds, hang in there. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a break. Oh. Good job, my friends. If you're watching, you're just tuning in. We're doing 1 more minute of core. So you gotta throw a little core in there, but don't want you to feel left out. All right, last minute core leg workout. Okay, so we're just gonna do mountain climbers. We're gonna go forward. Okay, first 20 seconds, knees straight in. Second 20 seconds, knees out to the side like we do in a hydrant. Last 20 seconds, knee cross body. You ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Okay, here we go. Assume the position, good plank position. Starting in 2, 1, here we go, knees in. Notice how my hips are staying level, not dropping or anything like that. Trying to keep everything straight. I'm not going super fast, okay? I am, however, making sure my shoulders are stacked over my wrists. 3, 2, 1. Now out to the side. All right, like you're peeing on a hydrant. Knee to elbow, as close as you can get to the elbows. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists. When people get tired, they tend to start doing this. 3 seconds, 2, 1, cross body. Twisting, hitting that opposite elbow. 13 seconds left. Hang in there. 5, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. You are done. Woo! You did it. Awesome job. Awesome job. How you feeling? How you feeling? We are almost at an hour. So I'm going to switch to a slow song. Last song on the list. I was like, oh, we got plenty of songs left on the list. because for some reason this playlist is an hour 15. Oops. All right. Here we go. Last song, if you're listening along. 3, 2, 1, last song. Woo. Bring your legs out to a straddle or whatever is accessible. Leaning side to side. I'm leaning slightly forward. Stretching. So if I lean to the side, stretching that lower back. Woo. Nice. Oh. Feeling good. One hand down, other hand reaches overhead. Stretching the side. Opening up the chest. All right, come up. Face your favorite leg. Forward fold, keeping your back straight. So notice if I curl over, I can do this, but try to keep my back straight. Come on up, other side. Reaching through. Good job today. I hope you learned something. No matter what band you've got a workout for you. Go and face the leg. Remember, thank you for agreeing with me. You are that much stronger for showing up, and it's always more fun to work out with friends and family. Seat up in the house, thank you. Walking forward, keeping that back flat. Like I said, if you want this to look more impressive, if you're having trouble with your splits, point the camera downward. It's going to help so much. All right, come up, bring your feet together. Lower your thigh stretch. See if you can press your knees down a little bit. Ooh, feels so good. Keep the back straight. If this workout makes you sweat, makes you smile, and you feel like kicking digital dollars my way, PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, or click on the handy link that is in the info panel, description, whatever you call it. One of these days I'm going to remember that it's called description, maybe. And you can send a donation. Your donations help. I'm really trying to save up. Changing over the website, maybe changing my brand logo, getting better lighting for my workouts. All these things can use your help. So please donate. I appreciate it, and I do put it to use. Hug your knee, stretch your glute. Hope you got some good glute action in today. Look at those abductors. Let's see. I'm going to be on there this week. I'm going to be doing a Trx Cardio workout. It's going to be at a weird hour unless you are on the Pacific Coast. But hey, you can always watch it later at your convenience. And if you have a TRX, it's going to be awesome. Hook that elbow, reaching tall. And yeah. So it's later this week. I believe it's on Thursday, Trx Cardio. Hug your other knee. Stretch the glute. Hook your elbow, sitting tall, twisting. All right, so if you can reach, I really want you to bring this toe forward. Maybe have a friend do this. Stretch that shin. Pressing, really pressing that toe away. So stretching the calf, stretching the shin. Going to the other side. And press. All right, inhale. Forward fold. Ooh. Shift the knee back on each side, stretch that lower back. Roll up, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for working out with me. C-Dub, thank you. It was great. I will see you soon. Take care. Love you. Mwah. Bye.